All my content is found on the public domain. Good afternoon, everybody. It's coming up to 3 o'clock, and I'm watching the Johnny Depp trial live, and it starts at 3 o'clock UK. But I wanted to have a quick check-in with you because I want to tell you something. This account here, sorry, Montecito Royale with an E. She's got 121 subscribers. There's the channel for you. I can't recommend this channel enough. And I swear to God, I have not got a clue who it is. Not a clue. Looking at the videos, right? This was up 6 hours ago. If you just want to see what's going on, go to the one 4 days ago, presenting the player of the Game of Thrones, Christopher Boozy. That's 10 minutes. Then you can skip the next one if you like. That's one about the Jubilee. Then come into the extra update. And then the last one, Silencer of Free Speech. And this woman is a lawyer in New York, and she's going for him. She is going for him. And so what I plan on doing now is highlighting her stuff when I do the Rainbow Radio one on tomorrow. I can't recommend this woman highly enough. She knows Boozy's game. He's not just a bot sentinel scammer, Twitter scammer, taking people down for money. He worked for Amber Heard, and he works for the Sussex Squad, Meghan and Harry. He gets paid to diminish people like me. But before he ever came into this game, he was crypto scamming in a bigger scale than I ever realised. She knows it. It's all in here. In fact, in the last but one video, the 1559 one, 18 hours ago, he had his own cryptocurrency called Black Coin. And before that, he had another one, which is all in there. And he was selling stakes in it. And then he was going to take over the people that he actually did. He completely sideswiped everybody and took all their money. How he did it, I've no idea, because I'm not a con artist. I'm just not a professional. I never was. There's different types of people in this world. There's people that do bad jobs but do them well, honourable brothel keeper, which I was. Or there's a nasty type that'll pinch the shoelaces out of your shoes if you stand still long enough, and that's Christopher Boozy. So have a listen to these videos because you're going to love it. You are going to love it. And then, after you've done that, listen to me bossing you around, hack at me. After that, I'm directing you to a Rumble channel. In fact, if you look at my Rumble account, it's probably the only one that I'm following. It's called Scam Hunter. 78 followers at the moment. And she has put a video up 12 hours ago. Don't know who she is. Got no idea at all. But she's on the case too. So what this means to me is, even though I've been taken down and free speech is being muzzled by Christopher Boozy, there are people that have got the knowledge and the intelligence and the wherewithal to go after him and get him, because the girl on the YouTube is a lawyer and she's in New York. I mean, I can't afford to pick up I can probably afford a solicitor's letter to him, but cease and desist. He's not going to take any notice of me. You know, he knows he goes for the low-hanging fruit, which was me. And poor old Taz is saying she's got a huge drop in her subscribers and her income. Yeah, so have I. I made $22.62 on Rumble since I started. Here we go. Let's have a little look. 26.64. Oh, I lie. I said 2 cents short. It's 26.64. No, I'm all right with that. That's okay. That'll keep me in cigarettes. Can I spend it on cigarettes? Am I allowed? Anyway, that's all from me. But I could play you these videos, but I'd like them to get the plays themselves. So there we are. I'd like you to give them a like if you can, and subscribe. They're not me, and no, I don't play games, but I'll be back later on anyway. But I'm going to watch the Johnny Depp trial now because, my God, I never knew them two before. I don't even watch any films. I don't know why. When I had the brothel, I was like working, and no joke, at least 12 hours a day. Oh, the gardening. It had quite a good sized garden, and I had to keep that up, as weeding and replanting winter flowering pansies. And then in the summer, you needed I had about 6 hanging baskets coming down the back, and floor plants, and then the garden with a blackcurrant bush in from my grandmother, that I got from her garden. Well, my mother did, and so I had a piece of it. Do you carry plants on through the family? That's another thing that upsets me more than anything is the little tea chest that my grandfather made out of an actual tea delivery box in the old days when tea used to come in big boxes, loose tea. He made a little bedside cabinet out of that. And the other one was the blackcurrant bush that my mother had taken out of my grandparents' garden, and she had cultivated it, and I had a cutting off that, and I got it going at the brothel. And also the honeysuckle, she had a cutting off my nana, and I had a cutting off her. But I had in my flat the most gorgeous Aspidistra, and that had come from a long way back in the family. And if you've never seen or had an Aspidistra, wow, they're a plant that just won't die. And that is because if you don't water them, they go into combs under the surface, like a hyacinth bulb or something like that. And it's the most gorgeous green plant, and it likes a tight pot and things like that. And I had an Aspidistra that I'd faithfully carried with me from Cumbran to Cardiff and into my flat, and it was the only plant that I never killed. And they didn't steal it. I know they stole a lot of my stuff, but you didn't steal the Aspidistra. But it was the box that it was in, or the container, should I say, was actually made out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floor tiles. That's what it was made out of. I bought it at B&Q. It wasn't my fancy work, but 5 floor tiles, big ones, were all cemented together. So it weighed a ton. I just couldn't carry that around to the homeless shelter. I think they would have given me a place at the local nut house. Perhaps I should have done it. Carried the Aspidistra around with me and got a place in a nice hospital with a nice white sheets bed and plenty of Valium to put me to sleep. I'm off now anyway. I'll be back later. Lovely to talk to you, and thank you for listening. Cheerio!